Today I'm going to do a very quick review on the first episode of Season 1 of Shadowhunters on ABC Family, which is now freeform, which you've probably heard. It was... I don't even know how to describe it. It was amazing. I was really tired while I was watching it because it came on late on my TV for some reason. But it was really amazing. I think they're going to do amazing things with this show. I feel a lot more of the book in the show than I did in the movie, and I did love the movie, but I think this show is going to be really amazing. The performances of the actors were actually really amazing. I wasn't sure how some people were going to take on the parts. Like, I really like Kat McNamara, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. But I wasn't sure when she was first cast. She definitely looked the part, but I had never seen her act in anything. But she definitely proved herself just in this first episode. There's a scene where she goes back to her apartment to see if her mom is there, and the whole place is destroyed, and she just sort of sits down on her knees and is crying, and she was just a really amazing actress in this. And I think they did a really good job choosing her to be Clary because she looks just how I imagined Clary. And my friend actually, she says she doesn't like the color of her hair. She imagined her hair like a dark red, but which I can understand. I mean, everyone imagines characters different. But I lucked out because she is exactly how I imagined Clary when I read the books. And then everyone at the Institute was just amazing too. There was a weird amount of people at the Institute, which I haven't read the book in a few years, but I was pretty sure that the Institute was usually pretty empty. It was just the Lightwoods. But that might just be a small detail that they're changing in the show. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. But Jace, he was amazing. He's got definitely the right amount of spunk, I think. Izzy, I think, is probably going to be my favorite character in the show, just as she is my favorite character in the books. Because Emerald just brings this amazing sort of confidence to Isabel, which is what Isabel is all about, which I think is really amazing. And Matthew Daddario, who's playing Alec, is so perfect. And I really loved the Alec in the movie. But this, with Matt, I think he's going to bring something to the role that will just make us all love Alec even more, because I really do love Alec. I'm really excited to see Magnus and Alec, like super excited. But it hasn't happened yet. We're only in episode 1. But with the way that he plays the character of Alec, you can really feel the characteristic that he's quiet and shy, but he's also he tries to be the really strong one, and he's also still a little afraid because he doesn't feel quite himself. He hasn't found his place in the world other than being that, super powerful shadow hunter, but he's not like Jace in that he's, super confident and crazy and sort of wild. He's a lot more restrained. I think that's a good word for it. And Matthew just puts all of that into that character, and this is just in episode 1, so I can't wait to see what he does. Another one of the actors I really enjoyed was Alberto Rosinde. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he really brought life to Simon. It was really great. He's just how I imagined Simon in the book too. He's very playful, and you can just see how in love he is with Clary, which I love that plot line. And he brought to life the idea that Simon's, the nerdy sidekick, but you already are starting to see how he's edging away from that, because, I mean, in the story, he doesn't always stay that, nerdy sidekick character. Well, kind of, but not really. And I'm really excited for what they're going to do with Simon's plotline this season, because I don't want to spoil anything big from the books, but I mean, the stuff that happens to Simon, the stuff that he goes through, are so interesting and so up and down, and he's a really big player, and I can't wait to see how far we get into his story. There's one big thing that I'm pretty sure is going to happen, which I really look forward to. But yeah, all the actors were amazing. Even the woman who plays Jocelyn, whose name is slipping my mind, it's Maxim or something. That might be her last name, I can't remember. But she was really good. She is a lot of what Jocelyn embodies in the book, in that she is the safe haven for Clary, but, Clary doesn't have that anymore. And she was, I never was particularly attached to Jocelyn in the books, but the way this actress played her, did really attract me, in that Jocelyn was a really good fighter in that one scene, which I liked. She was very amazing. And then on the flip side of that, Valentine, I don't think they could have chosen a better actor to play Valentine, to be completely honest, because I watched him in Rain, where he played the king, and he was, amazing, terribly scary, and just twisted and crazy. It was great. And that is what we need in the character for Valentine, which is something I don't think we got in the movie as much. The man who played him in the movie, while he did deliver an entertaining performance, I don't think it was quite what Valentine is in the book. But I think this actor is going to bring a lot to Valentine in the show, because he was already super scary, and he's still got that sort of, I don't even know how to describe the vibe Valentine gives off, but he's scary, but he's also very, I don't even know what it is, but it's just the idea that he is very put together, but still a little bit insane. And I'm really looking forward to how he plays into the story, and how he, interacts with Clary and Jace, and how that all plays out. Plotline so far, it's pretty close to the book, to what I remember. I haven't read the book in a few years, so I don't remember every little detail, but I also don't think they need to get every little detail right. I'll be happy with, my few favorite scenes, and then I want the general plot line, and then I'll be happy. And, mostly what I want is the characters to be represented as they are in the book, and that, I think, is what we're going to get. And, with the actors playing these characters, and what I've seen of all the characters already, I think it's going to be amazing. I look forward to the plot line we have with Magnus and Alec, especially, just to see that representation on TV will be really cool. And then I look forward to all the other ships too, but mostly Magnus and Alec. But I think it really is going to be an amazing show. I think they're going to be really close to the books, and I think book fans are going to be really happy, but it's also going to pull in a new audience, because it seems like it's going to be a very exciting show. And I really do hope that we get even more episodes. Well, I know we get the whole first season, but I do hope we do get a second season, because I think it'll be amazing. And yeah, that is my thoughts on the show. It wasn't so much a short opinion as an 8-minute opinion, but I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see more of it. So I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10 angelic runes, because it was great, and I look forward to seeing more. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to me on Instagram at spiritnc_meetsworld, and like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!